Well, if you've been living under a rock or you let your Crunchyroll subscription slip, maybe you haven't heard of the most controversial series this season, at least for its maiden episode. Goblin Slayer is a dark fantasy. We enter the story as a naive priestess joins her first adventuring party with little experience and even less knowledge of the dangers ahead. The group is soon laid to waste, and after witnessing the horrors inflicted by the goblins, she is saved by the man known as Goblin Slayer, an adventurer whose only purpose is the eradication of goblins with extreme prejudice. Now I bet you're thinking, just another anime based on what if life was a video game? What could be so bad about that? But I bet you're asking yourself, Avo, anime has always been on the edge. I've seen people impaled by umbrellas, decapitated by aliens, and even raped. So what does Goblin Slayer do that has set the anime world ablaze? Yeah, it's the rape. Okay, I first want to say I don't tend to lead towards the hardcore side of anime. Hell, I'll never watch Elfen Light again, and Future Diary gave me nightmares, but that's just me. But when it comes to the realm of anime, movies, television, I view the world through logic-colored glasses. If vulgarity is needed to tell a story, that's one thing, but vulgarity for vulgarity's sake is something completely else. So when it comes to episode 1, I ask myself not whether it went overboard, but was it needed? And I have to say, abso-fucking-lutely. See, we've been lulled into a false sense of security, brainwashed into thinking that goblins are nothing but moronic little imps, used nothing more than cannon fodder by higher class monsters, or in the extreme cases, as objects of sexual desire. But we all know every anime world is unique, and in this world, the world of Goblin Slayer, goblins are vile, putrid, disgusting little urchins, capable of the most vicious acts imaginable, compounded by the sounds of their evil cackle. In this world, you do one thing and one thing only with goblins. You kill them. And this is exactly why episode 1 is so important. Instead of taking the long route of investing time, developing emotional attachments to certain characters, and then having them die off, aka the yellow brick road approach, Goblin Slayer decided to use the tactic of shock and awe with the subtlety of a nuclear blast. It's now been etched into your mindset, set as the foundation of this world. These are not the goblins you're used to, but in fact, cancer that needs to be snuffed out wherever it's found using whatever means possible. And I can personally say that this tactic is successful, at least for me. While I'm not emotionally invested in the main character and actually find him annoying and robotic, although I do like this badass trio, I am human. I can sympathize with the plights of this world. It's been ingrained into my being to see this journey to the end. And although I don't derive any pleasure from the goblins being slayed, I know one thing for sure. Those little fuckers had it coming.
But in the end, the only good goblins are the ones who never show their faces to the light of day.